Get your popcorn ready. It's the most high school football highlights tonight. See teams around the Arklatex in your community. It's the Southern Quality Ford Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome to the Southern Quality Ford Friday Night Blitz, and boy, do we have a show for you. Joining us tonight, our newest sports reporter, John Sartori.
Happy to be here, Wesley.
Happy you're here with us, John. All right, so starting things off, we've got some crucial Louisiana matchups on the slate tonight, including our game of the week, Haynesville taking on Calvary.
And it's playoff time for the lower divisions in Texas, so that's where we start off tonight.
Louisiana Highlights, brought to you by Christus Velocity Urgent Care.
Pleasant Grove beginning their journey back to AT&T Stadium, taking on Bullard in their playoff opener. First up, Bullard's Blake Blaine has the ball and tries to get it across the field, but Pleasant Grove's Quinn Bingham gets the interception and makes a run, turning the ball over to the Hawks. Score, 0-0. Pleasant Grove with the ball now. Jalen Woodside finds Sam Bradshaw for a touchdown. That would make it 6-0 Hawks. Bullard's Blake Blaine again with the ball. He's going to try to find Luke Williams. He will find Pay Dirt. That makes it 7-6. Pleasant Grove on top. In the end, it's Pleasant Grove 55-21.
All right, let's stay in 4A Division II. Liberty Ilo back in the playoffs after a one-year absence, taking on Van. It's the first quarter now. Of course, we got to see everybody run out.
Right.
We've got the flags. Everyone's got a cool flag. The Vandals got a cool flag. I'll give them that. But will that be enough to win the game? It remains to be seen. Van starting things off. It's Jackson Rainey dishing out to wide receiver Braden Bradshaw. Bradshaw slicing, dicing. Is he gone? I think he is. He's in for the score. It's 7-0 Van. Next possession, Javonta Thomas. Of course, you got to see the fans. They're excited. Thomas, direct snap at the goal line. He's in for this score. Vandals up by 14 points in the first quarter. To the second quarter we go after, I'm sure, a really cool shot of, yep, there we go, a mascot. She's excited. Not going to apply a gender to it. Then before halftime, it's Jackson Rainey throwing an interception in the red zone. That's Tracy Revels. Van, they led at the halftime over Liberty Ilo 14-0. Final in this one, it's all Vandals 34-0 over the Leopards.
The Yellow Jackets taking on Atlanta at Spring Hill in Longview. It was 14-6 at halftime, but in the third quarter, Dawson Pendergrass, look at him go. The Rabbits, they're not going to catch him. What a run. Fights off three different Rabbit defenders before making it all the way to the end zone. Jackets up 21-6.
T-shirt.
We're throwing some T-shirts, Wesley. Atlanta trying to get back in this ball game. A little double pass. But the Yellow Jackets, they're wise to it. Cameron Dickerson heaves it downfield. Jackets not caught sleeping that time. And then TJ Moreland, after the interception, Mineola back in business.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Trevion Sneed, he'll cash in on the end to go up 28-6 in the third quarter. In the end, the Yellow Jackets all over the Rabbits, 42-12.
Down in 3A Division II, Elysian Fields coming off a district championship, opening the playoffs against Hemphill. Quarterback, it's Ryan Wilkerson dropping back to pass, changes his mind. Look at him. Decides, you know what? I'm going to go for a little run here. All right, I'm good. Just a nice little 5-second jog. Very next play, Wilkerson dropping back to pass. This time finding Jackson Illingworth.
He was wide open.
Wide open in the end zone. No one around him. Yellow Jackets go up 7-0. Yellow Jackets with the ball again. William Goodnight, always having a good night on Friday nights, takes the handoff, runs for a nice gain. Good luck bringing him down. Next play, Wilkerson finding Braden Manning over the middle. Nice little slant route there for the touchdown. Yellow Jackets beat down the Hornets in a battle of the insects, 50-38.
To Tatum and Winsboro we go at Lobo Stadium. Two-time defending state champion Grandview pick it up in the first quarter. Tatum up 7-0. Here comes Winsboro. Dominique Allen on the end around, 31 yards to Pater. We are all tied up at 7 late in the opening quarter to the second quarter. So we're still tied. Tatum's Ty Hollins. Look at him go. No one's going to bring him down, Wesley. In from 10 yards out. It's 14-7 Eagles, but the Raiders respond. Allen plunging in for a short touchdown, but the PAT no good. 14-13 Tatum on top. Less than 30 seconds left in the half. Eagles find the end zone once more in due time. Kendrick Malone, he'll run to the left side, and he breaks the plane. 21-13 Tatum up at the half. 37-28 Tatum victorious tonight.
Good stuff from the Eagles, some regular season action. This one, a battle for the district title. Texas High taking on Pine Tree. First quarter, Brayson McHenry finding Ryan Sellers over the middle for the touchdown. Sellers signed with Texas Tech baseball earlier this week. He's good at football too, apparently. Later in the first, McHenry now with the fade to the #1 linebacker in the state, Clayton Smith. He played a little receiver too, John. 14-0 Texas High to the second quarter. It's 24-0 Texas High now. McHenry finding who else but his favorite target, Sellers, for the touchdown. Sellers' third touchdown of the half. It was all Texas High, up 31-0 at the break. They go on to win this game 44-0 over the Pirates.
Staying in 3A Division II, Paul Pewitt taking on Harmony in their playoff opener. The Eagles start the game off right. Running back Michael Everett, nice touchdown catch. 6-0 Harmony early, but these fans, it's not just about offense. Let's focus on the special teams as Hunter Idle dives on the loose ball, and that would set up this absolutely insane play. What a catch!
Michael Everett, my goodness.
Full extension from Everett, 14-0 Eagles, but fighting their way back. DeAndre Hill reaches across the goal line for the score. Not going down easily. Paul Pewitt, Hadrian Thompson. Look at this play. Jumps the route, gets the interception. Paul Pewitt in business tonight. They take this one by a final score of 30-27.
Let's stay in that district. Hooks taking on Troop this playoff game over in Pittsburgh. First quarter now, Hooks ball. Benji Johnson takes the snap, tosses it out to Devarius Clark. Clark, see you later, Clark. My goodness, man. Hits another gear. He's in for the score. And they're not done. Johnson again this time. That's David Johnson. Tossing it out to David Johnson. Johnson, what a catch. High stepping in for the score. Now it's Troops ball. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Trevor Padia with the snap, hands it off to Cade Mahoney, fumble! It's Montarian Henderson scooping it up, see you later, runs it back for another Hooks TD. It's the Hooks ball again, and this right here is just disrespectful. Johnson handing it off to Clark. Clark, why'd you gotta do this guy like this, man? Just throws him in the end zone. My goodness, his second touchdown of the night, and the Hornets win big in this one, 52-21.
This week's Game of the Week brings us to Louisiana and a big matchup in Class 1A.
That's right. The Haynesville Golden Tornadoes bringing their rich history to Shreveport to take on a Calvary team in a game that could decide the district championship. McKay Few was at Barker Stadium and has more. Take it away, Kate.
A 6-0 Haynesville team coming to town for some revenge tonight after Calvary shut out the Golden Tornadoes 70-0 last season. But this is a very different Haynesville team. We expect to see a lot of offense tonight. The Cavs QB1 Landry Liddy leads the state in passing yards, and his main targets lead Louisiana in receiving yards. But the Golden Tornadoes, they lead the district with 6 wins. Tonight they're tested by a Calvary team that has put up a fight this season in some tough non-district battles. Let's see if one of the state's premier small-town programs can keep their undefeated record against an impressive Calvary team.
Cavs start things off strong. Landry Liddy goes long, finds Jordan Wallace deep in Golden Tornado territory. Wallace takes care of the rest, charging into the end zone to put up the first 7 of the night. Now it's a quick 3 and out for the Tours. Liddy showing off that arm again, finds Audrey Hermes in the end zone to add another score. Cavs extend their lead 14-0. Haynesville looking to get in on the action. Quarterback Kyle Woodard, he's going to keep it this time, runs it in around the outside to put up the first score for Haynesville. It's 14-6 Cavs. Ensuing kickoff. Joseph Wilson showing off those NFL genes with this kickoff return. He's going to take it all the way way to the house to put up another score for the Cavs. It's 22-6, Cavalry on top. Now it's all Cavalry from there. Walter Williams takes the short pass from Liddy and takes off. Williams is going to take it the distance, and the Cavs extend their lead. Oh, it's also Landry Liddy's birthday, so I'm going to think the 6 touchdown passes he had tonight, that's a pretty solid gift. Now, lest you think they are done, Liddy to a wide-open Wilson. He runs it in for another Cavs score. Cavalry leads 49-6 at the half. They go on to win it 56-13.
You know, we came out, we were fired up when we got here, and, you know, we did a lot of things right offensively early in the game, and we got some stops on defense, and, you know, we can score fast if we do things the right way, and it worked our way tonight.
And it's pretty special. It was a fun opportunity with all my guys. Offense played great, defense played good, so it was an overall good team win.
Well, we're proud of him. You know, he's surrounded with some good skilled guys, and he knows that. And a great offensive line that pass protects very well, but he has picked up our offense just without missing a beat, and excited for the future he's going to have here.
That's pretty cool. I love our crowd here. The student section's going wild, so it's a pretty special feeling to have home games throughout the playoffs.
Keep working. You know, we one game away from the playoffs, and that's what we shoot for around here, the playoff games.
Reporting at Jerry Barker Stadium, I'm Emma Kate Few.
This Cavalry team, man, they're so good. I'm having a hard time seeing who's going to stop them as we get into the postseason if it wasn't going to be Haynesville.
Right, and Coach Guin's always got those guys playing well. We see it again tonight against a really good Haynesville squad. Cavalry, just too much tonight for the Golden Tours.
A lot of weapons for the Cavaliers over there. Coming up on the Southern Quality Forward Friday Night Blitz, we go to Arkansas.
Arkansas High opening up the playoffs at home. Those highlights next.
Friday Night Blitz.